In this video, you will see how Wei Yi punished Aronian for his bad piece placement and his cramped position. Aronian and Wei Yi played a match against each other a few weeks ago in China. Both very strong grandmasters, Wei Yi over 2700, Aronian over 2700. He was even higher rated some years ago, over 2800. Wei Yi won this match, and we will have a look at the crucial game in round 3. So now you can see the position on a Millennium chessboard, and I also have the Mephisto Phoenix chess computer with me, and I already switched it on. And here you can see that the position is equal at this point. Wei Yi was white, Aronian played with the black pieces, and it's black to move. But here it's very difficult for black. Black has to decide what to do with this knight on d5. It's attacked by the pawn on c4. But if we have another look on the chess computer, the computer's suggestion is rook to e8 to e7. And this is a very good move to kick the queen out. And if white captures the rook, then black takes back with the queen and offers a queen trade. And after that, it's equal material and also equal pieces. But Aronian played the logical move knight back to e7, but this was a huge mistake. And now white has a very good move to attack. The pieces on e7, d7, d8 and e8 are very bad placed. The knight has to be protected by the rook and the queen. The bishop is standing in front of the queen. The knight is standing in front of the rook. So the position is very cramped. And that was a sign for Wei Yi that maybe he can do something and he can attack. Because, if the position is very bad like this, then sometimes you can punish this. And he found the stunning move bishop to h6. This is brilliant. The threat is easy. Queen takes g7 mate. And black cannot protect the pawn on g7. For example, rook g8 is not possible because of the hanging knight on e7. So black has to take this bishop. And the idea was to open up the king, and now the queen can take on f6. But first, Wei Yi played the move knight to e6, also very strong. Again, the threat is mate on g7. Again, black has to take. Everything is forced. Queen takes e6. Queen takes f6, of course. First with check, king g8, only move, and then queen takes e6, again with check, king g7, and now white has a huge advantage. And Wei Yi found another very strong move. He played rook e to d1. This looks weird to take the rook from e1, because why not the rook from a1? This is a very passive rook there. Rook a d1 would be normal. But black has a defensive resource here. Aronian tried knight to d5. Otherwise, if he just moved queen c8, then the rook comes to d7, pinning the knight on e7, and white is completely winning. So he tried knight d5. This is a bit tricky, because now the queen is attacked and white has no time to take the knight on d5. And that's why he moved the rook from e1 to d1, because now he can take on c6 and black has not the possibility to exchange the rooks on e1. So the rook can stay on d1 and is still pinning the knight on d5. But Aronian found another trick. He played knight to b4, again attacking the queen on c6. So white, yeah, can capture on d8, but it's not, not winning material because white, black will also take on c6. And yeah, Wei Yi just came back with the queen to f3. Black is still a piece up here, but the king has absolutely no defenders around, and white can bring both rooks and the queen to attack this king, and the extra knight is not relevant here. White is winning. So the game continued with queen to f6, and now Wei Yi, of course, he didn't trade queens. He wants to mate the king, so he kept the queens on the board. First, he gave a check, rook d7 check, king g6, another check, queen g3, king h5. And now he brought the last piece into the game. He played rook a1, and now, yeah, both rooks are attacking. Queen f5, h3, rook g8, queen takes c7, and here Aronian resigned. He cannot defend this position with the king on h5. g4 is a threat with the fork, but also both rooks and queen can attack the king, and the knight on b4, yeah, it is very far away from the king, and yeah, this is completely lost for black, and that's why Aronian resigned here. Let me know in the comments if you have ever sacrificed a piece like that to open up the king, because yeah, in my opinion, these are the games which are, yeah, the Please subscribe to the channel and like the video, and see you next time.